Unbeaten Irish welterweight fighter Ian Garry has challenged seasoned competitor Neil Magny to his next match. With his dominating first-round TKO victory over Daniel Rodriguez, which propelled him into the top 15 rankings, Garry gave an explanation of his motivations for targeting Magny as his next opponent in an interview after he claimed victory. Garry also called Gilbert Burns, Shavkat Rakhmonov, and Rodriguez, three of Magny's former rivals, the elite guys. Here is what he said. Neil Magny is a phenomenal talent that's been around the game for, Jesus, God knows how long. He's been in the top 10, top 15 since I was an amateur. And when you look at the opponents he's fought, the people he's fought, his last opponents were Gilbert Burns, Shavkat Rakhmonov, Daniel Rodriguez. They are the elite guys. I believe Neil Magny, he's number 11 in the world. I said I wanted two in the top 15. And I believe Neil Magny is the perfect opponent for me to go out there and smoke, and show the world how good I am. And it's that elevation, that growth, that learning that can still occur in the meantime. And yeah, go out and show the world that I'm better than him. The former two-division UFC champion Conor McGregor is preparing for his much-anticipated return to the octagon. After breaking his leg during a bout against Dustin Poirier in 2021, McGregor had a 2-year absence from the sport. Since then, he has been putting in a lot of work to prepare for his comeback. McGregor has an excellent record in the UFC, having knocked out 8 opponents. But he is still far behind the 2 fighters who have the most knockouts ever in the octagon. Derrick Lewis, a heavyweight, and Matt Brown, an experienced welterweight, each have 13 knockout victories to their record. Impressed by their record, McGregor took to Twitter to express his desire to break their record. And posted this. Matt Brown, at 42 years of age, now holds the joint highest KOs inside the UFC with 13 KOs. Him and the Beast Lewis are tied. I hold 8 KOs inside the UFC currently, at 34 years of age. I'm getting this record. Israel Adesanya, the middleweight champion of the UFC, is apparently involved in a legal dispute with Charlotte Powdrell, his ex-girlfriend, who wants a 50% cut of his income. Adesanya claimed in a number of since-deleted tweets that Powdrell had sold personal information about him to the press and that he did not care about her. When Powdrell sued Adesanya for a 50% portion of his earnings that she claimed had accrued during their partnership, the issue got worse. The court dispute is expected to be heated, and Adesanya has allegedly hired a group of well-known attorneys to represent him. Here is what Adesanya said about the situation. Women's standards are merely fairy tales they have after living in a nightmare. LOL women. Imagine being so entitled that you think you deserve what a man has worked his whole life for. When you came into this life with nothing and tried to leave with millions. But like Akraf Hakimi, my assets are protected. I would have taken half her things too, but I don't want half of nothing. Thanks for watching. If you're a fan of MMA, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss an update. Also leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's news. Keep supporting the sport, and we'll see you in the next one.